Hey guys, I think we are live. Good morning. Good morning. This is Danielle K. Howell. Just give me a second. I just want to, I always like to just check because I'm on here by myself. I like to check to see if we're up and running. I don't have anybody to tell me. Everybody's viewing it from the workfromhomewednesday.com site. So I just like to go in there real quick to just see if I can see myself. You guys can probably see me, but I like to make sure that I can see myself because I don't have anybody telling me. Okay, give me 1 second. In the future, I'll have some guests on here, so they'll be able to tell me if they can see me and hear me and things like that. But for now, I just have to, wait a minute. So we're on Work From Home Wednesday, if I could spell Wednesday, .com. Workfromhomewednesday.com. I just want to see if everybody can see me. If you're on there, you just press that, press the button. I'm also on YouTube. You can view this on YouTube here. So okay, they'll be able to tell. All right, so I can see myself. All right, perfect. All right, so welcome. Today is Work From Home Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I am here at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Danielle K. Howell, and I am what I like to call myself a mompreneur on a mission. All right, what does that mean? That means that I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, and I am on a mission. I'm on a mission to create financial freedom, not for just myself, but for every mom and every woman that's out there that is looking for a change. Especially by being a mom, I have more of a connection with moms who want to generate income from home and stay home with their kids. This has always been a desire of mine. You know, even though I've always been in the job market since I was 16 years old. From the time I was 16 years old, I had a job. My first job was in McDonald's. I am almost 41 years old. I'll be 41 on Saturday. Actually, I look at my calendar. Saturday, I'll be 41. I'm not afraid to say how old I am. It's okay. But the thing about it is I've worked all my life. Why? I worked all my life just the same way that you worked all your life. Nobody told you differently. Nobody told you that there was a way for you to be home with your children, earn an income that is more or equal to or more than what you are earning at your job, and be able to create a lifestyle for yourself. Nobody told you that. Nobody told me that. That's why you're on this webinar. We were told the traditional way, the American way, to go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job, get married, get your house, buy a home, have kids, work until you retire, enjoy 10 years of retirement, then die, right? Maybe 10 years of retirement, because after you work your fingers to the bone, you work your heart to the bone, you work your body to the bone. Do you even have 10 years left after retirement? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. People are living longer these days. So the old traditional way is out of the door. It's out of the window. It's been thrown out, with the bath water. No longer is it possible for us, this generation, me, 40 years old, even 50, I would say from 50 on down, my kids, my children's children, no longer is that paradigm working anymore. There are no jobs. Technology is taking over the world, just in case you haven't noticed. Technology is taking over the conductor in the train station. Technology is taking over the teachers' positions. Now they have smart boards and they have online teaching systems. Technology is taking over construction. They have things that can laser into the ground and you don't need construction workers. They have technology that is taking the place of assistants, what is it called? Executive assistants, secretaries. Technology is taking over the world. Just like you're watching me right now on this screen. I don't have to be in your home teaching you about how you can generate income from home. I used to do that. I used to have to go to people's homes back to back, have shake parties. I'm going to get into that later, because I wanted to talk to them about an opportunity and about how they could lose weight. You know, I've done this. I did that. No longer do you have to do that. We have technology where I can come into your home. You may not even be home right now. You may be on the go, but you have your, guess what? Your smartphone that you're watching me on, right? So this is what is the future. And that's why babies nowadays, they are coming out of the womb learning how to navigate a cell phone, learning how to navigate an iPad, learning how to navigate a computer. It's crazy. So when you think about that and you think about where you are right now, maybe you work at Walmart, maybe you work at the train station, maybe you work in a school, maybe you work at the airport, maybe you work at a daycare center. I don't know. Maybe you work for, you know, a Fortune 500 company. Maybe you're the janitor. Maybe you're the custodian. Maybe you're the executive. Maybe you just want something different. I know when I was working, I felt like a robot and I felt like a monkey. When I used to work for the post office, I used to work, my shift was 11 at night to 7 in the morning. I had a 6-week-old son. What was my job? I would have to come home, go to work, grab stacks of mail, put it on a conveyor belt and feed it into a machine. And that was what I did for 8 hours. So with these gloves on, I would do this for 8 hours. I would come home and tell my husband that I felt like a monkey, that a monkey could do my job, that I was not using my gifts and my talents to do anything. Anybody could have done that. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't been in the post office for a few years now. I'm pretty sure they replaced that job with, guess what? A computer, a machine, where people, maybe somebody's feeding it much faster than what I used to do. It was trays of mail that I would dump on a conveyor belt. So what I'm trying to tell you right now, right today, you are watching a webinar. And like I said, I'm here every Wednesday, and every Wednesday is different. You know, I really speak from my heart, even though I prepare slides. I speak from my heart because I feel that we are in a time where people need to know about financial abundance. For years, I was in debt. I worked paycheck to paycheck. I bought more things than I needed. I spent more money than I had. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Honestly, nothing. I have nothing to leave to my children because of that type of behavior. I have nothing to pass down logically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I had nothing to pass down to them. And I see that so much in the people that I work with. They get their paychecks, because this is what I did too. And it's funny because you become the people that you hang around. I don't know if you've been following me for a while, you know, but this is something that I strongly believe. You know, I've read it in books, you know, doing my personal development. I've read these things. And at some point I was like, really? Is that true? But the more I think about it, the more I realize how my behavior was affected by the people that I was surrounded by. The more I realize that now I'm being affected by the other types of people that I'm surrounding myself by, which are two totally different types of people. You have the entrepreneur types of people, and you have the employee types of people. Two different kinds of mindset, two different ways of handling their business, their affairs, their life, their money. Two different angles, two different sides of the spectrum. So when I was an employee, I did as the employees did, right? Like when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When I was an employee, when I was a New York City teacher, I did what the teachers were doing. We would buy lunch every day. We would on our paydays, we would go to the bar on Fridays. On the weekends, that was my thing. I would go shopping, right? This is what we did on a weekly basis. We would meet up at somebody else's house, sit around and drink wine and just talk about nothing, about not advancing our lives. Mostly we were complaining about, our children or our husbands. These are the things that we did. We sat around, we chewed the fat talking about nothing. Meanwhile, all we did was work for a paycheck that would provide a temporary fix for a situation that we really wanted out of. We would complain about our principal. We would complain about our unit coordinator. We would talk about the teachers that we didn't particularly like. Come on, I know that you can relate. So this is what we did. And this was our MO, our mode of operation, weekly. So, and I love those women, but I have to admit that when it was time for me to leave, it was time for me to leave. And there's a point in your life that you have to say, I have to do better for myself. It doesn't even matter how much money you're making. I've made lots of money in my life. But like I said, the more money you make, I don't know if this is you. Maybe you're great with your money. Maybe you're frugal. Maybe, you've learned about how to invest and save. And, I didn't. I'm going to be honest. I didn't learn it. I've always wanted to save. I tried to save. I have a very a husband who likes to spend money. And as much as we wanted to save, it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. So what we did was that every time we got paid, we bought more things. And usually when you buy more things, it's just a cover up for the things that you are really seeking. You're really seeking personal and spiritual fulfillment. And you try to cover that up with buying things. And this is something that I've learned through my personal development journey, by journaling, by meditating, by really digging deep into myself and trying to figure out why did I do the things that I did? Because I was on a journey. I was on a journey to improve myself. And if you're on this webinar, you are on a journey to improve yourself. Or you just want to learn more about what I'm doing, because that's what I put out there. I said that I'm going to teach you what I'm doing to generate leads every day, to enjoy a residual income from home, and to be able to go wherever I want. I go to my PTA meetings at my children's school. I got flowers today, which I'm so excited about. I got flowers because I was recognized as being a vital of the school as a parent. And that's big. That's big to me, because I pride myself on not only bettering myself as far as my business and my own personal satisfaction to grow myself, but being a part of my children's lives is major. Not just being in their life at home, but at school. So that the principals, the assistant principals, the parent coordinator, they all know me. I'm on the SLT, I'm on the PTA. I have 3 different kids in 3 different schools, and I am active in all of them, except my second daughter. I'm not as active because her meetings usually fall on the same date as my other daughters, so I try to rotate. But and my other daughter's school is a little closer to my home, so I kind of gravitate to her school a little bit more. But it's coming next year, they'll both be in the area and in the vicinity, and I'll have 2 different schools, 2 different kids, and 3 different kids in only 2 different schools. So that'll be, an amazing. I'll have more time to really focus on all 3 of them and give them all 3 of my time. So let's just delve into what we're going to be doing today. I made up some slides. And, like I said, I'm going to just go through my slides so that you can get to know me a little better. Hopefully, what I say today resonates with you. And, you will want to be a part of what I am a part of. I've been doing online marketing for a little over 6 months. I actually started my business last year in January. I started with a health coaching business. And And, health coaching was great, but I didn't have a platform. I didn't have a platform to bring that into fruition the way that I wanted to. And I just felt like health coaching, I did it for so many years. I was health coaching for 15 years. Even while I was working, I was health coaching. I started a ministry in church. I was very big on health. And I think one of the reasons is because my mom died of cancer when she was only 38 years old. So just imagine, I was 15 years old. My mom died of cancer. And, I was practically, just everywhere. I didn't know what I wanted out of life. I just, I went through many experiences, many. So just imagine, 15 years old, no parents. My dad left us. Me and my little sister at my aunt's house. That didn't work out. So I was basically from home to home to home. It was a very, very brutal time. And all I wanted to do was escape. I was in that escape mode for a very, very long time. And what happened was, once I finally got myself together, I went back to school, got my diploma, I went to college, because I'm going to tell you right now, no matter what happens in your life, and this is something that I've always known, maybe I could never really verbalize it at the time, especially when I was going through it. But no matter what happens in your life, you have the ability to change it. You have the ability to change your circumstances. You have the ability to turn lemons into lemonade, no matter how sour it is, right? My life was sour. My life was sour through my teenage years. And, I had to figure it all out. I had to figure out a lot of things. And a lot of times, you bring that same energy into everything else that you do. So when I started my health coaching business, I had to figure it all out. I worked by myself. I grew my business by myself. I did everything by myself. And while most people do start a business like that, I don't think that's a smart business model, because when you're doing everything by yourself, you have nobody to lean on. You have no leverage. You have no support. You have nobody to lift you up and say, come on, we can do this, or give you some other creative ideas. You have to think outside the box on your own. And most of the times you feel like you're all alone and you can't do it. So there were many times where I felt inferior, even though I was building things up. I just didn't see it. I didn't see the progress. I didn't see, the lives that I was touching. I really didn't see it. So, and that is something that I think a lot of us, we struggle with. We don't actually see what we are doing. We don't feel that what we're doing is enough. And if you're not doing enough, then you know that. If you're slacking, you'd rather sleep than work, then that's a problem. But if you're working and you're hitting the pavement and you are, I was recognized so many times. I was teaching exercise class. I was doing a lot of different things, but I still didn't feel as if I was touching enough lives. Because I guess I focus more on the ones who were not following my program than the ones who were. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't worry about the people who are not following your program. Don't worry about the people who do not join your business. Don't worry about the people who say, oh, that's a scam, or that's a pyramid scheme, or you don't know what you're talking about. Don't worry about those kind of people, because I was on Periscope the other day, and somebody, I was inviting somebody to a call, and they said, oh, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. And I said, what is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme to me is corporate America. Pyramid scheme to me is a job that pays you this much. Meanwhile, you're doing this much work. That's a pyramid scheme. And meanwhile, the people on top of you are doing so much less work, and they're getting all the money, right? So that to me is a pyramid scheme. So don't worry about the people who are closed-minded. Don't worry about the naysayers. You are focusing on the people who want to work with you. My saying is, which I learned this from one of my mentors, I'm looking for people who are looking for me. I'm not looking for people who are not looking for me. I'm not going to resonate with everybody. And I understand that. Maybe the way that I speak, I have a New York accent. So many people tell me I have a New York accent. Maybe I'm not going to resonate with the people who maybe maybe a Southern accent. You understand? So don't worry about the people who you do not connect with. Just worry about focusing on your mission. You focus on your mission. You give value. You bring to the table your best effort. And whatever you do, you go with the mindset of helping others, no matter what it is. And today, that is what I want to bring to you. I want to help you. I want to help you learn how to make money from home. I mean, there are so many people that feel like they have to struggle at a job when you don't. The universe is abundant with money, and all we have to do is attract it. And we have to attract ourselves to opportunities. So when opportunity knocks, we have to be ready to open the door, and we have to be ready to embrace whatever comes with that. Right? Just like when you go for a job interview and they say, you want the job, you sell yourself, right? You sell yourself to get this job. And they think, okay, I'm going to pay you $35,000 a year. And you're like, great, that's the most money I've ever made in before in my life, right? For some people, that is. For some people, that's the most money they've ever made in their lives. So they're going to just say that they're going to do whatever it takes to keep that job because they don't want to get fired. So, but some people don't bring that same energy to their business. I worked many jobs, and every job that I've had, I've gone above and beyond. That's why I went from a teacher's assistant to the teacher. I went from working in McDonald's to becoming a teacher, right? You have to level up. You have to put in your all. You have to give life your all if you want to see success. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you're not going to have to do anything, but you're not going to have to cold call anybody. I've done that. You're not going to have to put out any flyers. You're not going to have to do three-way calls. You don't have to do any of those things. I used to go through the phone book. This is what I was taught, how to run a business. Go through the phone book and try to find people. Why would you do that when you can just talk to people who want to hear what you have to say? Okay, enough of me ranting. I'm going to put on my slides. I hope you guys are doing well today. I want to just thank you, first of all, for tuning in. If you've seen me on Periscope, if you've seen me on Facebook, I want to thank you for taking this time out to join me and listen to what I have to say and what I'm bringing to you, because it is very necessary in this society to learn from people who know things. And I know quite a few things. I've learned from mentors, 6-figure, 7-figure earners. I'm learning and growing. Like I said, I've been in online marketing for about 6 months. It's only been about 6 months, this online marketing business that I've been into. But I've been in network marketing for over 15 years. I've done network marketing for 15 years. But in these 6 months, I've learned so much more in just 6 months than I've learned in 15 years of network marketing. Why? Because this online marketing system that I'm about to introduce you to has allowed me to come out of my head and into a whole different arena. If you understand what I'm trying to say. It's been an eye opener. I've never surrounded myself ever with $1 million earners, ever. I don't know if you have. If you have, great. I've never been close enough to a person that has earned over tens of millions of dollars. I've never been mentored by people like that. I never even had the desire to be mentored. Let's put it that way. I never even had the desire to be mentored from people like that. Why? Because I didn't know it existed. I always thought, that rich people were bad, rich people were greedy, rich people abused the poor. This is the things that I was taught. So I would never have agreed to even put myself in the same space as a rich person. That is just such nonsense that we've been taught, because when you are taught these kind of things, it goes into your mind and then you keep yourself broke. That's why there are so many broke, desperate people out there that will stay at a job that doesn't afford them anything, as opposed to working hard so that they can become rich, so that their children can be rich. Why not? Why do we settle for less? Why? When we have products and services that Walmart is getting paid from, that Steve Jobs is getting paid from, that Mark Zuckerberg is getting paid from, we are utilizing all of their entities, but yet we don't feel like we own it. We don't feel like we can do the same thing. We have those limiting beliefs that I can spend my money. That goes back to me saying spending money on nothing. I can spend my money, but I can't, I don't have the capacity to make that kind of money. Not me. Not me. I'm a Black woman, right? I'm just a poor white man. I'm Puerto Rican. I can't. I'm a Puerto Rican man. I'm Mexican. I'm an immigrant. I can't. Why do we think that? When there are so many people before us and so many people now that we don't even know about is doing it, but we feel like we can't. So, if you were ever to work with me, this is something that I work on daily. This is something that I teach my team. When we get together and we mastermind, if you're watching this, I just come from a place of mindset, and that abundance mindset, because there's so many limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves that we can't progress forward. We can't progress forward. So we have to break those beliefs. We have to break them. We have to break them, and we have to put new beliefs inside of us. All right. So again, let me go back to my slides. I keep saying I'm going to go to my slides, but then I get to talking. I hope I'm not talking too much. I hope I'm resonating with you, and I hope that you are being edified by what I'm saying, that I'm not just just talking, but that you are understanding and it makes sense. I hope that you can even write in the comments on where you're viewing from. Write in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say to you. If you understand that it's time to make a change. If you understand that you don't have to stay stuck where you are. Write in the comments. Write me in the comments and tell me if what I'm saying to you resonates at all with you. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, I hope you guys can see this. Just take a sip of my coffee, which is cold now. Ugh. All right, first I want to welcome you to my Work From Home Wednesday webinar. I know we're like a half hour into this already. I hope, you can see that this is less about a business opportunity and more about how you can change your life. I was able to absolutely change my life from what I've been taught, what I am learning. I'm not going to say everything. I don't know everything, but what I am in the process of learning. But what I do, honestly, guys, I learn, I do, and I teach. Because I don't feel like I need to learn everything and then just keep it all inside. No, I have to do it. I have to bring it out to people. I have to bring it out to the world, and I want to teach it. Because if I feel like this is changing my life, then I want to help other people change their lives. So I'm a mompreneur on a mission, and I'm coaching moms and women and dads. I mean, I say moms, but I welcome everyone. But I feel like moms overall just need to, not feel that confinement that they feel. Because I know the feeling. I know the feeling of feeling confined. You're confined to your house. You're confined to your job. And then the kids, you feel like you're overwhelmed and you can't get a break. So I want to coach moms and to let them know that they can find freedom working from home. Because I can coach you. I can show you how to schedule your day. I can show you how to make money online. I can show you how to schedule your time to be with your babies, your husband. If you have a husband, if you don't have a husband, I can teach you this, because this is what I've learned, and I'm still in the process of learning. But what I do, I learn, I do, and I teach. So I'm doing it right now. I can teach you how to be that PTA mom, as well as enjoy residual income from home. Talk to other people about opportunities. Talk to other people about being free. I can teach you that. And that's why I'm here today. So this is just a little background about me. You know, I spoke about this. I had 15 years in network marketing. You know, I did it for 15 years and I struggled. All I did was talk to my friends and my family. I pestered them. I like I said, I did cold calls. I did everything my sponsor told me to do. She told me to put out things called hot pockets. I did that. I put flyers on cars. I almost got arrested for that. I did everything. And, you know, and I still failed in that business because it's but so many people you can talk to when you're on foot. That's the problem. But now we have the internet. So my message goes far and wide. It doesn't stop at Aunt Sally or Uncle John. It goes worldwide. I have people that have joined my network of friends and also in my business that are receiving my emails, receiving my promotions all over the world. I met somebody from Hawaii yesterday. I know I network with someone from South Africa. I network with people from Malaysia, China, all from business. I could have never done that on foot. And I did everything my sponsor told me to. I had a job. I was still broke, in debt, had many jobs. Like I said, I was a teacher's assistant. I worked with special needs children. I went back to school, worked on my master's degree, became the teacher, dropped out because I said, this is not what I want to do. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be home with my children. Ultimately, that was what my ultimate goal was. I did not want to work somebody's job for 25, 30 years, retire, try to get in some vacations, and now my children are 30, 40 years old, and, you know, where did the time go? I just didn't want that. I didn't want that. I wanted to be free. I wanted freedom. I wanted freedom. And I saw so many people online having freedom, and that's what I wanted. So I felt if they could do it, I could do it. And my defining moment was when my unit coordinator chastised me because I had an important phone call, an emergency phone call. I had to step out. I was on my break, no less. I stepped out of the school building to make a phone call. And when I got back in, she chastised me, asked me where was I and how. I was never allowed to step outside the building on my break. And I said, you know what? I need to do something different. I need to do something different. And I did. I started looking for an opportunity. So now I enjoy people signing up to my business every single day. Now, this is just in the month of May, right? This is from May 3rd to May 17th. These are the people that look at what I am offering and they decide, I think I would like to learn more information. I think I would like to join this person. I think I like what she's talking about. This is just in the month of May. Again, this is just in the month of May. These are all, this is something you call a Weber. This is something that you call an autoresponder. This is my email. So these are people that are signing into my email address because they see what I am doing online. Do I know where these people live? No, they're from all over the world. All over the world. Every day I'm getting leads, even when I'm in the park with my kids. So if you're in a network marketing business right now and you're not getting leads every day, now this is from June. I don't know if you can see this, June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th. These are the people that are being added to my list every single day. Every single day. And I don't have to do anything. Why? Because everything is automated. I do something once or twice, it goes out in cyberspace, and that's it. People see me and they see what I have to offer and they want to join. This is one of my team members, Nestor, and he's a work from home dad. He had 150 leads in 1 month and 11 sales. This was on June 4th. This is what he's doing. These are my team members. This works, guys. He's talking about the system that we use to generate leads and residual incomes every single day, even while you are asleep. He's a work from home dad. So while he's at the park with his kids, he's generating money from home. He's the makemoneyfromhomedad.com. You can do it too, my friend. You don't have to stay where you are. If you're in debt, sign up and start this business so that you can start making an extra income on the side. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you. If you love your job, that's great. Even if you don't love your job, I wouldn't tell you to quit your job. Not right now, not until you learn the things that you need to learn to start generating the income. This is another one of my teammates. Katrina, this is Google, right? Look up at the top, Google. She wrote something, a blog post. It ranked out of 338,000 results. In 32 seconds, her blog was on the front page of Google. Do you understand what this means? When you Google something, which we all do every single day, we're Googling something. If you have a business, let's say you are in It Works. I think it's called It Works, or wraps. I see body wraps, beach wraps. I see so many different people with different network marketing businesses. Let's say you're in those companies and somebody types in, does It Works work? Wouldn't you love to see your blog post as the first thing that someone sees when they Google, does It Works work? Of course. This is the power of leveraging the internet. You can only talk to so many people. I'm in Facebook groups. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I don't really like talking to people all day long. It's time consuming. But at least I could talk to them online real quick. How you doing? Whatever. And I message them back if they message me. I get so many messages and I don't know. I get lots of things. I message them back. But how long does that take? When you can write up a blog, it takes about an hour, not even. And boom, it's right on the front page of Google. Does It Works? Does beach body wraps really take away my cellulite or my stretch marks? Whatever it body wrap. You can put this online, guys. Nobody is telling you that. Nobody is telling you that you can market your business without hitting the pavement and without being a spammer in Facebook groups. This is me. This is my millionaire, Tracy Walker. I'm going to have her on one of these calls one Wednesday. She's my millionaire's mentor. This is what she wrote to me. Danielle, I need a screenshot from your back office before approval to the Millionaires Club. The Millionaires Club. Why? Because Miss Tracy Walker sees that I am doing the work and that I have been signing up new people, that I've been getting leads every day, that I am on my way to making my goals. We are creating the 10 millionaires inside of our team, dream team, 10 millionaires in a year. I have been put into the Millionaires Club. Look at this. She wrote, welcome, Danielle K. Howard. Thank you, Tracy. This is what I wrote. I'm so happy to be a part of this exclusive club. It's exclusive. Everybody's not in this Millionaires Club. Miss Tracy Walker, Google her. She's a millionaire. She invited me to the club. Guys, if you are not leveraging the internet for your business, you're missing the mark. If you're just spamming in Facebook groups, you're missing the mark. If you're not marketing your business, you're missing the mark. So Danielle, how do I market my business? I don't know what to do. My sponsor told me just to write down 100 people and go on Facebook and post in groups. That's what my sponsor told me too when I was in network marketing. And guess what? I had to keep my job because it didn't work. We teach you. I will teach you how to do this. These are the notifications that I get. I earned a commission. I referred a new Kalatu. Danielle, when was that? That was at 9:24. This was at 7:87 this morning. Because I want to be home with my children. These are just two of my kids. I do this so that I can have freedom, downtime. Do something once, spread it all around on the internet, like a spider crawling through the internet. So when somebody Googles what they want, I come up. When somebody's looking to work from home, they Google that. They find me. That's how you leverage the internet. And we teach you how to do that. Do you dream of being home with your children? Or maybe you dream of something else. What is your dream? That was one of my dreams. I wanted to be home with my children. I love that. That's me. Everybody doesn't like to be home with their kids. Maybe your kids get on your nerves. I don't know. So you work from the library. You work from Starbucks, whatever. The point is, you work about 2 hours a day. You have the rest of the day. You put in the work and you're done. You come on some team calls. You listen to the trainings. We have abundance of trainings in our back office. And in addition to the trainings that I give. I just started my new trainings last week. Every Thursday night, I have a training with my team every Thursday and Sunday. Trainings with my team. This Sunday, I didn't do it because of Father's Day. Will we be back in business on Sunday? Absolutely. Because I want to train my team how to win. My team is going to be a team of winners, not people that are just dreaming and not doing the work. You got to go to work. You go to work every day, right? If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Same with this. You don't go to work. If you don't put anything out there, you can't expect anything back. But what's being put out now is so amazing that you don't even have to do anything. I'm going to show you a video in a few minutes. But this is still don't have all of my kids. I have a son also. But this is why I want to be home. But my kids, guys, I just love my family so much, and it just warms my heart that I can be able to give them the life that they deserve. They deserve it. This is my dream home. I'm going to have this home. This is my dream home in Florida. And eventually I'm going to move to the Bahamas. This is my dream. Quote me on this. Quote me. Quote me. You have to have a dream. You have to have a mission. You have to have a why bigger than yourself. My mission is to help people. I didn't feel like my mission was being fulfilled with where I was. Yes, I was helping, the kids, special needs kids. But at the same time, I was limited to the amount of help that I could give. I had to listen to the upper, the upper people, the unit coordinator and the principal and the chancellor and the mayor and the this and the that. All comes trickling down. When they get it, then we get it. I didn't want that. I want to design my own life. And I want to help other people design their lives. Because ultimately, you are in control of your life. And what we really just need is just a little push in the right direction. We're just so unsure of ourselves. We've become a society that's just so unsure of ourselves. We don't know. We're scared. We're scared. We're living in fear. We watch the news. And it's like, oh my gosh, the recession. Oh no, don't quit your job. Don't start a business. Did you see the stock market? Oh my goodness. Oh this, oh that. Hogwash. Those newscasters are fed that information to keep you in fear so that you don't step out of your box, so that you stay confined to your cubicle, so that you don't think outside the box, so that you don't tap into your creativity. That's what it's designed to do. And that's what happened. So 99% of the population is living in fear. And they will never reach their dreams. They will never reach their goals. They will just keep buying from other people, spending their hard-earned money that they really should be getting more of on things that they don't need to fulfill a need that they can't fulfill. Ever. It's never going to be fulfilled with things. But when you live in a state of abundance, and when you just know that what you're doing, you're helping massive amounts of people change their lives. You can sit back in that lawn chair. You see that lawn chair right there in the front? You can sit back in front of your pool and say, God has blessed me. I'm blessed. And God has blessed me to bless other people. We're here to bless other people. And the only way, honestly, your current situation is a reflection of how many people you are a blessing to. So if you don't like where you live, if you don't like your situation, just think about, how helpful are you? I did a Periscope today I forgot the name of it. I think I said to keep on giving or keep giving, something like that. Because, you know, I pride myself on giving. I just give and I give and I give. And, you know, there was a time when my husband said, why are you always doing that? Why? I'm like, because that's me. He didn't understand it. I would give of myself. And then I started to doubt myself, like, should I be giving? Maybe I shouldn't. So I stopped for a while and I was miserable. Honestly, I was miserable because that's me. And deep down inside of us, that's all of us. We are so selfish that we don't want to give to other people unless they're giving us something first. And we have to stop that. We have to be givers. Give and you shall receive. Not receive and then give. Give and keep on giving. Don't stop giving, because the more you give, the more value you give. If you're in a business, the more value you give, the more free trainings you give, the more free stuff you give. Speaking of free trainings, if you click down below, there's my free work from home manual guide there. So, you know, scroll down at the end of this webinar and click on that link. You'll see a free work from home guide, practical guide, and you can download that. It's right there. You'll download that. And you'll get my free work from home guide. It's just some tips and some tricks about marketing and things like that. But guys, you got to keep giving. You got to keep giving. You got to keep giving. Just imagine if you could design your own life and not have to punch a clock anymore. What would you do with your time? What would you do? I would just live on the beach. That's my dream, to live on the beach, to just show my children the world. My children have been at some exotic places, and I just want to show them more of the world. Because life is about experiences. We think life is about things, but it's not. We have this team called the Unstoppable Family, and I love the way that they live. They had a problem. They were going to Paris. It was them and their daughter. They were going to Paris, and I think it was yesterday, as a matter of fact. And they missed their flight. Well, they were about to miss their flight, or something like that happened. And so Unstoppable Mama, Rhonda, she was like, wait a minute, you guys called us and said that the flight was delayed, so we got here a little later. But the flight, you know, the airline said, no, the flight is leaving now. So either you're going to get on, but we can't take your bags. And they're coming from, they lived in the Panama Canal. They lived in Panama. And they were coming from Panama going to Paris. They wanted to show their daughter, Hanalei, her first exposure to Paris. Right? They called the Unstoppable Family because they live a life of just abundant freedom. They live in Panama, but they travel all over the world because of this business. And so the airline told them, all right, well, you guys can get on the plane, but you cannot take your luggage, and we are not shipping it. This is what they told them. And they were going to Paris, I think, for like a month. So them being the Unstoppable Family, they said, okay, keep our luggage. We're going to Paris because my daughter deserves it. My daughter deserves to see Paris. I think the daughter's like 6 years old. She's been everywhere so far, but she's never been to Paris. And that's what I want to do with my kids. Go to Paris, go to Rome, go to Italy, go to Sicily, you know, just go to Greece, see all these amazing places without having to punch a clock. And still, the Unstoppable Family, they're on the plane. They're in Paris. They've landed in Paris. They are having financial transactions being put to their bank accounts right now because of what they've done. They're not doing it now. They're enjoying their freedom. We have traded in time freedom for a paycheck that doesn't even sustain us. We've traded that in. Why? We're trading in our lives for a paycheck. You can have a life and make money at the same time. You have to change your thinking. So just imagine if your first 90 days, you can make $58,000. I know you're probably like, Danielle, that's crazy. It's not crazy. There are people, I'm going to show you a video. There are people that are making this type of income in this business. It's not crazy. Once you learn the skills, once you put it into action, the rest speaks for itself. Now, results are not typical. Like I said, you have to put in the work, and you have to put in the work, and you have to believe that it's going to work. Otherwise, it's not. Somebody asked me, I signed up somebody the other day. She said, well, when will I start making money? I said, well, first of all, you have to get to work. Like, just because people think just because they sign up that the computer's just going to start spitting money out. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to learn some skills. So it's a learning curve. That's why I said don't quit your job right away. It's a learning curve. And then once you learn the skills, you put it into action. Learn, do, teach simultaneously. And that's what I will teach you to do. Learn, do, teach. Not learn, do, learn again. Let me learn some more because I'm not sure because I don't think this is right. No. Learn, do it, teach it. Every day. Learn, do, teach. I don't care. I read a book. I'm on Periscope teaching it. I read an article. I'm blogging about it. This is learn, do, teach. Right now, I'm teaching you how you can do it too. This month 2. You can make money all day long, month after month after month. And all you have to do is get 5 people started. Talk to 5 people. Remember I said our business is online. You saw all the leads that I get through my business. 5 people is nothing. Once you start gaining momentum, 5 people is nothing. Imagine getting only 5 people into your business and making $25,000 in your second month in business. David Wood has a new compensation plan that is geared towards making 100 millionaires per year. I already told you there's going to be 10 millionaires in my team alone. But in the company period, he is ready to make 100 millionaires. We've had 16 so far. So it's not far-fetched. You can do it too. You just need to tap into what it is that you need to do. So I'm going to show you my quick video. Well, it's not really that quick, but my video, how I became an overworked, stressed out teacher who I couldn't even go to the bathroom without permission, to using this proven system that allowed me to work from home with my kids. So listen to this. Uh-oh. Say my media is not found. What happened? All right, my media is not found. All right, well, I'll go back to that. All right, so we have a webinar, my team, and we have a webinar about, practically the same thing that I'm talking about, but my mentor, Tracy Walker, she goes into depth about exactly the exact steps you can take to make the kind of money that you want to make in this business. And these are just the feedback that she gets from from the webinar. And of course, I said the presentation was wonderful, detailed. So I'm not going to play this video. I'm going to play a different video. This is our newest video, so just bear with me 1 second. It's in my email. And when I saw this video, and this is a new video that I think you would like, because I think this video you will really like. I hope you can see my screen. Give me a second. I should have put this down. I should have put this. This video is amazing. Okay, this is the $1 million system. I hope you can still see my screen. I hope you can still see my screen, guys.
This is the story of 5 entrepreneurs, all from completely different backgrounds with only one thing in common. They've all used the same system to generate more than $1 million each online. In this video, you'll hear them explain exactly how they've all built their 7-figure virtual businesses and what the rings they earn for reaching the $1 million mark mean to each of them. On top of that, these 5 internet millionaires will hand you the exact secrets behind their $1 million businesses. All their secrets to making money from anywhere you want, anytime you want. And here's my big, hairy, audacious promise to you. By the time this video finishes, not only will you know the exact steps for how to earn $1 million online, you'll also be given access to the world's very first 100% guaranteed success $1 million business system. I'll explain this completely before this video ends, but in a nutshell, it means David Wood will guarantee you success with your own $1 million business in return for you following 6 very simple instructions that are part of this system. This isn't hype. It's not a gimmick, and it's not something you should take lightly. This is a guarantee of success that's never been offered before by anyone. But here's the catch. If you click away from this page without watching all the way to the end, you'll lose your chance to be part of this limited group and the opportunity to learn the real secrets to creating your own guaranteed $1 million business. My name is Justin Salvia. I'm the guy the company hired to capture this story through video, and I started off as only that, a skeptical documentary producer. But seeing so many of the paid attendees have huge breakthroughs about how to achieve their own $1 million businesses completely blew my mind. The attendees definitely got their money's worth and then some. I was granted complete freedom to follow these 5 millionaires anywhere at any time during an exclusive 3-day gathering in Nashville, Tennessee. I got to ask them whatever questions I wanted to ask, and some of the answers they gave were shockingly honest. The only thing I wasn't allowed to film was the closed-door $1 million ring formula trainings that they delivered. 1,342 people had paid up to $5,000 to see and hear their exact process for making $1 million online using this simple system, without knowing how to build a website, without having to create any products, without needing a bunch of money, and with little or no experience required. And like I promised, by the time we're done, you'll understand exactly how and why you could do it too. Oh yeah, one important thing. This guy who keeps putting his hand in my camera lens is David's personal security guard, Matt. You're gonna see him do this a lot. He's actually a pretty nice guy in real life, but during the shooting of this documentary, he was kind of an asshole. It was his job to keep my cameras out of the $1 million ring formula trainings, and he was merciless about it.
You know, we have this vision of creating millionaires in Empower Network. We give these rings away to people who earn $1 million in commissions, and right now we've got 15 people that we've helped do that. And I've had this vision of getting to a point where we're creating 100 millionaires a year. And that sounds like totally ludicrous and outrageous to people, but it will happen. This event, what I decided to do is we basically gathered the people that have earned over $1 million in commissions, and we wanted to teach people a blueprint, a systematic approach, a step-by-step path that they could go on to get from where they are to earning $1 million in commissions. This weekend is the start of a fulfillment vision that I've had for a long time, and really the grassroots of our message is empowering people to succeed and to make money in their businesses for the first time, and to really reach into them and help them to walk into their dreams.
I have to admit, following David around the event venue after getting in from the airport was pretty surreal. No matter where we went, crowds of 30 to 40 people would throng around him to listen to him talk. It was a real eye-opener.
The reason I'm doing it is because I want to look at all these people around here, and this is what I want to say to y'all. I want to say, look what you can do. Look what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Empower Network's all about, is what you can do. Right? All right, brother. Appreciate you.
And even more fascinating to me was the diverse cast of millionaires that David and his system had helped create. A hippie and a former Hooters waitress, a one-time real estate agent, an ex-engineer, and a former personal trainer. The only thing they all had in common, other than using David's system to achieve millionaire status, was a deep desire to help people succeed as entrepreneurs.
David Wood's vision was so big that I knew that my dreams, along with thousands of other people's dreams, would fit inside of it.
When you are someone who makes $35,000 in a year and you start doing that every month, it doesn't make sense.
For my first month in the company, I earned over $27,000. And now I feel alive again. My income allowed me to buy my dream car. We're building a house now. We were just mentally drained, physically drained, and we're there with the kids, but we're not truly spending that quality time with them. And now it's, we wake up happy, refreshed.
I believe everyone has their own definition of freedom, but everyone can be a part of it and create whatever that definition is within their own lives. So I believe if we can do it, anybody can do it. After taking the stage in front of over 1,000 event attendees, David heads to his suite for a meeting with his executive team. The purpose of the meeting is to discuss the real goal of the $1 Million Ring Formula training before his meeting with the $1 Million Ring earners the next day.
So you told me something on a phone call. Why this model works and what makes it so powerful has everything to do with people are vested to help people succeed. And that is what makes them succeed more.
You have to treat people differently. In our organization, I'm not going to tell you anything that doesn't make you win. The true desire, the goal, and the vision is to help the people here to win bigger than they've ever won in their life. We sat down when we were mapping out the series and we said, we don't just need to get people who are succeeding a little to $1 million. What we need to do is we need to take a new person, even if they've never had success, they've never done something like this before, and to take that room of people and say, this is how you get into profit in your first 72 hours, no more. Right? So we're going to take them and we're going to give them the mobile authority method, which basically is going to walk them from zero to profit in your first 3 days.
Any opportunity, any business, it never becomes real until you've made a check. And the dollar value on the check is really irrelevant. But if you're able to take someone that has experienced weeks, months, years in a company without ever earning, and you're able to get them results in 72 hours, what you've done is you've completely changed their whole paradigm of what's possible.
Most people, their monthly average income is $3,000 in the United States. Now, they're not earning that every day, but if they have even one day where they earn a commission for $3,000, what happens in their brain is their brain flips a little and they say, I just made in an email notification more money than I make in a month. They're like, wow, something is possible here.
So, if you're anything like me, when you hear someone talk about making money online, especially when it's framed as a $1 million business system, it's tough to visualize or believe. So, let me explain to you how this simple 100% online system works and why it's created so many 6- and 7-figure earners in just a few short years. The simplest example I can give to help you understand why this system works so well for so many people is a term that gets misused a lot. I'm talking about the term franchise. I want to be clear, this 100% online system the people in this video are using is not any kind of franchise. Sure, it's built to give you all the benefits of the franchise model, but without any of the drawbacks. So it's more like an anti-franchise business, I guess you could say. Here's what I mean. When you think of a franchise, the first thing that probably pops into your head is buying into one of those fast food style businesses. So let's say you want to buy into the most successful restaurant franchise, and let's just call it a sub-place sandwich franchise. There are a lot of major drawbacks to owning a franchise, like limited freedom and location restrictions. But let's talk about the biggest major drawback related to running a typical franchise: high cost. Opening your own sub-place sandwich shop will set you back anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 or more. And the sad truth is, according to even the most generous stats that I could find, as the owner of your very own sub-place franchise, you might profit in the ballpark of maybe $80,000 a year, if you're lucky. And what's important to understand is that this anti-franchise business has none of the major drawbacks, but all three of the big benefits of operating a franchise. Big benefit number one: ready-made products. With a franchise and with this $1 million anti-franchise system, you don't have to think about what products you're going to offer. The company develops those for you. Big benefit number two: done-for-you marketing. The company handles creating marketing materials so you don't have to. And big benefit number three: plug-and-play business. You don't need business experience to run a franchise or this unique anti-franchise business. All you need to do is plug into the systems created by the company and follow what they teach you to get started. So with this anti-franchise business, you get a plug-and-play system with done-for-you marketing featuring an all-virtual, ready-made product line for you to offer. There are 6 all-virtual product levels, so you don't need to store or ship anything, and the product prices range from $25 to $3,500. On top of that, the commissions you earn are 70% or higher, which is pretty much unheard of when compared to anything else I could find even remotely like this business. Try charging $3,500 for a Subway sandwich. It'd need to be like about a half a mile long. Now, in just a bit, I'll show you exactly how and why earning your first $1 million by tapping into this anti-franchise business is really possible. I'm sure you may have your doubts, just like me and all the $1 million ring earners did when they first heard about this self-contained system.
You didn't believe it until you saw it. Because I mean, if I was making like $500 a month, you'd be like, oh, that's cute, right? But, you know, when you're making like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 in a month, it's kind of hard to ignore when you're making 10 times your engineering salary.
People feel like it's a scam, or people feel like it's not real, or it's not true, or it's one of those things where only the people at the top make the money.
I thought it was a scam. I thought it was, there's no way this could be real. But then when you actually see the results, when you see it getting downloaded into your account, and then when you get to the events and you get to see the real people that are there with their business that are showing you how to make money as well, you can't say it's not. It's literally impossible to make it to one of these events, hear from these people who are teaching us, and still believe that this isn't real, it's a scam.
I just wish that options like this would have been available to me while I was still in the early ages of my education.
I'm Mexican. They probably want me to be cut grass or something. So I don't want to cut grass. I want to inspire people to change people's life.
My personality is very skeptical personality. So sitting here today, fast forward to 2015, some people that know us, they will say, wow, if they did it, we sure can do it too.
I can have up to like a $700-800 day. It blew my mind, right? It's just, how am I ever going to go back and get another job?
It seems too good to be true that it can be just simple, just follow the steps and have success. But within 30 days, I had my first $5,000 month. And then I put in my notice. I said, all right, I'm not going to go to work anymore. I'm just going to make this happen.
We have been able to do things we've never done before, like, become $1 million ring earners. But it's because we know the $1 million ring earner secrets, which I'm excited to share.
Early the next day, Dave meets with the ring earners to discuss the game plan for the $1 million ring formula trainings. Tracy Walker, who wrote the definitive book on the topic of team building, will cover how to build a worldwide online organization required to hit the $1 million mark. Aaron Rashkin, one of the top online sales experts in the world, will cover online sales production. Hippie Jedi and mindset master Justin Varengia and his wife Dee Varengia will cover the exact steps to developing a money-making mindset. And Lawrence Tan decides to deliver his mobile authority method designed to get even the newest person into profit within their first 72 hours.
The idea that I wanted to have in the $1 million ring formula was to basically take a person through the process of how into the next 2 to 4 years, how do they get from zero to earning $1 million in commissions. And I think that you did it in like 18 months, and I think it was you with 2 years or something like that. And then Aaron, I don't remember, I think about 2 years too, and then Lawrence was maybe a year, 16 months. But if we could show people how to build through like a small building block and build that to where they're kind of like laying the foundation in for a house, to where we can get them from building a building block up to a point where they're making $10,000 a month, right? We can build from that and show them how to build from that to get to about $30,000 a month over the next year and a half, right? And make it actually believable and show them actually how to do it by taking kind of all the things that all of us know and then putting it into a simple process.
After the formula game plan meeting with David, I sent crews out to follow each of the leaders. They all did something that really moved my team. You might think that because all these millionaires have a completely online business, that they spend all their time locked up in a room hiding behind their laptops. But that's just not the case. We were all very impressed by how much focus is placed from the top down on spending time supporting new team members.
It's so inspiring too, like when we see our new team members come here, and then like they start getting results, and then it's like, holy crap. And then sometimes the results that they're getting is like more results than we get. Once you can help someone to believe in themselves, there's really nothing that can stop you.
And I just want to thank you guys, because I couldn't have done this without you. I had a lot of things that were challenging to me, and Your friendship, all of you, every one of you.
The education you get here, I mean, how does that compare to anything else you've gone through, any other businesses or?
I have just looked at so many different things, and everything is all in one, it's just all under one roof, and the training is just phenomenal. At your fingertips, everything you need is right there on the website, right on our calls.
I wanted to really have a business where I could build it on my own terms.
Okay.
And build it with a large degree of automation.
Yes.
This community encompasses everybody. It gives people the aspirations with the platform to do it.
This is about living life. This is about making dreams come true. This is about what's possible when you go to work in your business. And I'm so proud to be amongst these superstars. These are some of my teammates that are all on stage for Commission Countdown.
And they have this thing called Commission Countdown. And they go, if you've made over $1 million, come on stage, and then 900,000, 800,000, and then finally get down to like a couple hundred. Like the majority of the room goes and says, I've made money. I've made over 140,000 in a single month.
I'm a lawyer with an MBA that's practiced business development for years. I'm a guy that I'm just shy of my first 6 figures here. How did I get there? Not from law school, not from my business school, but from being right here. I'm in this business like for 6 months now, and now I'm here as a 6-figure earner, at almost 200K. It works. It works now, and we are growing faster and faster.
Having time freedom and financial freedom to be at home with my kids and to travel the world and to work off the internet.
If we put the machine in action, the magic happens. I can say that I changed my life in 4 months. It's amazing.
A company that has heart like this, that you can really stand behind, that is going to pay your commissions and support you and love you along the way. It doesn't get any better than this.
I knew that I could make more money in another company than here, but they didn't have the same type of community than here. I would stay making less money here because of the community. But I haven't seen no other company that pays more than this anyway, so.
Pretty amazing, right? I know that's what I thought during the interviews with all of the success stories. And to me, what was most impressive is that most of them had never experienced success before using any other system or in any other business. And there are a couple of really good reasons for that. A bit earlier, when I explained this anti-franchise business, you'll remember how I said that there are 6 all-virtual ready-made products for you to offer and earn commissions on. The first 3 levels are low-ticket monthly residual income products, with prices at $25, $97, and $100 a month. So you get paid month in and month out when someone signs up. The second 3 levels are higher ticket one-time payment products. At 70% or higher, these pay some of the largest commissions around, with product prices at $500, $1,000, and $3,500. And you'll remember that the second big benefit of this anti-franchise model, just like with a franchise, is done for you marketing. So when you plug into this system, there's only one thing you need to focus on: getting people to the high converting websites, videos, and other marketing materials that the company creates. So ask yourself, with that kind of potential, do you feel like you could get just 2 people a week to want to try this system out by just inviting them to watch a video like this on a page like this? In order to hit the $1 million mark, you only need to get 5 to 8 people per month to sign up and do the same. I spoke with hundreds of other regular people during the filming of this video. Believe me when I say, getting 5 to 8 people to join each month is totally possible. And here's why this is so important. You may have noticed the Napoleon Hill quote at the beginning of this video. Hill said, "It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed." What makes this system different is something David Wood calls the success tree principle. Let me explain it for you. Once you get started, you'll understand exactly why David's vision of creating 100 millionaires a year is not really far-fetched at all. You see, every person who makes the decision to build a business using this system is automatically placed under a team leader who acts as a mentor. This is the person who invited you to try the system out. It's this person's job to show you the ropes of the business. They'll point you in the right direction so you can potentially start making money as quickly as possible. In return for their guidance, part of the commissions you earn for making sales in your business are automatically shared with them. That means they're financially vested in your success. They want you to succeed. And the same happens to you when you begin getting new people started. Your new members automatically share about 20% of what they earn with you. So just like a tree sprouts new branches and any of those branches can become its own tree, you'll find that just bringing in a few people can turn into huge daily, weekly, and monthly shared commissions for you. And this is the real path to your own $1 million business. The 5 to 8 or more people you bring in each month can each turn into 5 to 8 new branches, all turning into 5 to 8 new branches of their own. All these new branches you help create share a portion of their financial success with you. This organic pattern is the essential reason that David Wood's success tree business model works so well to grow a business so rapidly for even the newest person. And like we've already talked about, all of it is valuable virtual tools and training, so it scales faster than any kind of physical product-based business ever could. As the sun rises in Nashville just a few hours before the $1 Million Ring Formula training, the CEO and the CMO have a tense conversation about the impact the formula training will have.
You know, we put all this time and energy into this. The leaders and Dave really, laid this out in the end, but I'm still freaking out a little bit. I mean, what happens if you did all this and then for whatever reason it still doesn't connect with people, doesn't make sense in their heads?
I'd love to give you certainty, but the only way we're going to know is by checking with the attendees and seeing how they feel about it. I mean, that's the only next step we've got.
Okay, you're right. I hate this part though, dude. I hate to wait and see, to figure out, to let the hammer drop. Look, the only thing I really care about, truthfully, is that people get the idea that this isn't super duper complicated and you don't have to be really technical in sales. That's the part that I care about. As long as we get that across, we should be good.
I couldn't agree more. And Mars, we shall see.
All right, man.
It's nothing technical. I don't know any code. I don't know how to design websites. I don't know how to do graphics. I don't know Photoshop. I don't know any of these, databases and programs. I have no idea what these people are talking about when they talk that language. All I know is this. There is a sales page that talks about this company and it explains our products on our behalf. My job is to get as many people to watch that video as I possibly can. And the more people that watch that video, the greater my chances are as an affiliate of making more sales.
If you're thinking that this is so complicated and that you're not smart enough, just being honest with you, I was a Hooters waitress. And I had quit college, not once, but twice. I quit. So I don't have a, analytical business background, but I have one thing, and that's belief.
Most other opportunities, they have to sell in person. Like it has to be belly to belly. I have to call you, I have to sell you why this is, but our assets are on the internet, which means they can see all over the world 24/7. You don't have to call me, just watch this video.
Incredible leverage of the systems that allow you to have duplication, right? Because duplication is really what allows you to get to that $1 million ring a lot quicker than anywhere else.
One of the really cool things of this system is that the system makes the sales for us. Have everything done for us in the way of technology, so it's very easy to implement because everything is done. It's like a sports car that is ready to run, everything done, and you just have to turn the key.
It's an hour before the $1 Million Ring Formula training, and excitement is high. David meets with each of the leaders to cover the key beats that will be hit.
And then basically your job is to show them the process of how they need to take the mobile authority method and use that strategy to make a profit in their first 72 hours.
Because if you do it, you can grow your business faster, you can get in profit quicker.
My segment has 4 parts. Tips to be a top producer, learn how to build a list, build a relationship, make the offer to your list, and then monetize it.
This is what people really don't get about what we're doing, and I think if they got it, everybody would just be like, oh my gosh. It reaches into languages you don't speak, time zones you've never even been in, and you start making money from all over the world when the sun never sets in your organization.
We all have different strengths, and that's what makes the path to the $1 Million Ring such a wonderful dynamic path, is that you don't have to be any one of us in particular. You can be yourself and just carry some of the traits that we can teach you.
You could cut the excitement in the air with a knife. My camera crew followed each of the leaders into their training and captured their thoughts right before they went on to deliver their section of the $1 Million Ring Formula.
We're about to go on stage and share how we transform our mind and our thinking to transform the results in our lives.
And I'm super excited to share with people how I've become a high producer. And I'm going to be just taking it apart today, just showing people exactly what it is, how it works, and how you can be a part of it too.
Whispering because everything is live right now. I'll be going on. I'm excited. And you know what? I'm just so super thrilled to be sharing the power of what we have.
Helping people who have no experience get online. People like myself who didn't have time. We can get you some time now. This stuff is, stay tuned. You'll love it.
In just a moment, you'll hear from the people who got the chance to experience the $1 Million Ring Formula training live. You'll find out what they thought about this one-of-a-kind training. But first, let's cut to brass tacks. Since you're still watching, it more than likely means you want to start creating income like the people in this video immediately, right? Great. Then pay close attention so you don't miss out, because there's probably not much time left here. And if your brain works anything like mine does, you're probably wondering what a business like this is actually worth, right? Well, let me put it into perspective for you. Because I'm the producer, I know just this micro documentary you're watching set the company back over $37,000. Add to that the hundreds of thousands spent building the high converting websites and other sales materials, plus the multiple hundreds of thousands spent developing out the product line, and you're well into the millions. But obviously, the cost of getting started with this system isn't hundreds of thousands of dollars like you might pay to start your very own Subway sandwich franchise. And it doesn't cost what you might expect to pay for an online business system. Many of those cost $5,000 or even over $10,000 to get started. During filming, as David and the other online millionaires were discussing what to price this updated version of the system at, I heard prices ranging from $1,000 to $2,000 and even $3,000 being what people expected the price to be. But David was very specific. He wanted this to be reasonably priced so anyone can get started and see what's possible. Now, it's important to understand that the $1 Million Ring Formula covers exactly how this process works from end to end. The 5 ring earners laid out the exact steps for creating a $1 million business in under 3 years that turn them into millionaires themselves. And those secrets are actually pretty simple. You really need just 3 things to make it happen. Number 1, you have to have the right tools to get you traffic and leads so you can build your list of prospects. Number 2, you have to have the perfect training that shows you how to put those tools to work for you fast. Number 3, need a way to monetize all that with quality products that pay you residual monthly income or one-time commissions of up to $3,000 per sale, plus websites and world-class ready-made marketing materials that get people to buy them from you every single day on autopilot. Which brings us to the payoff on that big, hairy, audacious promise I made at the beginning of this video. I promised you that by the time this video finishes, you'd know the exact 3 steps for how to earn your first $1 million online. Plus, I told you you'd get a chance to take advantage of the only 100% guaranteed success business system ever offered. So here's the deal. Today only, as long as the timer is counting down, David and these 5 online millionaires are giving you their entire business system for just the one-time low price you see on the screen. So compare that to the $3,000 that David's advisors told him this course is really worth, and you can see that you're pretty much stealing access to the system today. No tricks, no limitations on your access. You get the entire 3-part system, including all 3 things you need to get you potentially up and running and profitable in your first 72 hours. First, you're getting the right tools with the Kalatu Premium Brand Station. This premium blogging platform and essential toolset is your central hub for getting traffic and capturing leads online. Second, you'll get full access to the perfect training, the fully interactive online version of the closed-door $1 Million Ring Formula training that you've seen and heard about during this video. You'll get to hear what the people who experienced this training had to say about it in just a moment. It'll change everything you think about getting profitable in your first 72 hours, and then potentially growing your own $1 million business over the next 36 months. And third, as a way to monetize your business, and as a special bonus for getting started today, you'll also get the powerhouse EN affiliate system. This is the exact same system all the 6- and 7-figure earners in this video have used to make their money. This usually costs $19.95 per month, but you'll get it free on a 60-day trial basis. You get full access to the entire system immediately on this page for just the ridiculously tiny amount you see on the screen right now. And since David Wood's goal is for you to get started within the next half hour, he's taking things a step further. On top of the standard 14-day full money back, no questions asked guarantee that this company gives with all its products, David wanted to take things to an entirely new level with this limited time offer. This is something that no one has ever offered before as part of any business system, but you have to move fast. If right now you see on this page an icon that says 100% guaranteed success, that means that there is still room in the limited test group to get access to this unprecedented guarantee. Once you get signed up today and you log into your back office, you'll find a list of 6 simple steps for you to follow. When David told me about this unique guarantee, I literally thought he was putting me off. I said, how can you guarantee success with this business? He said, if someone signs up today, logs in and creates their account and follows the 6 steps we lay out for them, there's no way they cannot see success using this system. If they don't see the success thereafter at the end of 36 months of following these 6 steps, I'll personally give them any money they spend back because I know they'll succeed. That means when you get started today, you'll get immediate access to this entire business kickstart system with a full 14-day risk-free money-back guarantee. If for any reason you don't find the system to be exactly as life-changing as you've heard in this video, all you need to do is let the prominently displayed customer success team know, and they'll immediately refund your money and never charge you an extra penny beyond that. And past that, if you're willing and able to follow the 6 simple steps the system tells you to take for the next 36 months, and for some reason you don't reach the level of success you're after, David Wood himself will make sure you get back whatever money you spend on the system. You have absolutely nothing to lose here. You get everything, the 100% guarantee, all the training, all the tools, plus the monetization system. There's no other offer available that gives you absolutely everything you need to create full-time income from home. And you get access to it for just the low price you see on the screen right now. So, what's it going to be really? Are you ready to start changing your life now? David Wood's goal is simple. He's on a mission to eliminate the enslavement of debt, to increase family time, and to create 100 new millionaires a year. And now it's your turn. Get started today. Click the button near this video so you can become a new success story. If the page still loads, congratulations, you're in luck for now. It means just for now, there are still slots available for the 100% success guarantee. So click the button now, fill out the safe and secure order form, and get started right away.
This is going to make everybody who applies that more money faster.
Mind blown. So much value. Wow. That's all I got to say.
We were given a lot of how-tos, not just pie-in-the-sky stuff, but exactly how to do it.
My struggle has been I didn't understand how. And today, I finally learned how to crack the code.
I've never done anything like it. It's awesome. Man, if I missed it, I don't know what I would do.
It should probably cost more than it did.
They're putting everything right there for you. You just have to basically stand up and get it, and it is possible.
I've been searching for years for a way to do this, and this is all the answers that I've wanted. I'm so excited because it's finally here.
It's amazing.
If you want to generate more income, if you want to be free, these are the guys that know how to do it. Definitely click the button, watch it all the way through. You will have no idea how your life can transform just by watching this video series.
You don't know what you don't know. And the stuff we learned there today was fantastic. You got to pick it up. You got to grab it now.
You guys ready to get your $1 million ring?
Click on the button right now. Join and watch the series.
In a short time can teach you how to make money and be happy in your life. That's who I am. I love you all. Take care. Wish everybody happiness. And this is the fastest way to get to happiness.
100 millionaires a year. 100 millionaires a year. 100 millionaires a year.
not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication. Since we want to help you make an informed decision, we've gone above and beyond with our income disclosure document. If you want to see the average earnings, please visit the page at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php.
Woo, 100 millionaires a year, 100 millionaires a year. All right, if you've been watching this, you should be inspired right now. Click that link below. It says Mompreneur on a Mission, join Mompreneurs on a Mission. Click that link. In the film, it said it was $47. I am still promoting the $17 promotion. So you're in luck. 100% guaranteed success. You will never hear that anywhere else in any industry ever. So click that link right now. So right now you are one of two people right now. Let me share my screen again. That's just so inspiring. I tell you, I was there at that event. And it was amazing, amazing, amazing. So right now you are one of two people. You know, either you, the person that's saying, it sounds good, but I'm skeptical. I need a little bit more information. All right, you know what? If that wasn't enough information for you, you're getting 100% guaranteed success. If after 36 months, by following the system, the 6 simple steps that are laid out for you every single day, plugging into the trainings, plugging into the webinars and the conference calls. I mean, we have an abundance of training. If you are not satisfied within 36 months, you can get all the money you've ever spent in this business, and David will give it all back to you. As a matter of fact, if you sign up right now, you get a 2-week trial membership. So within those 2 weeks, we are guaranteeing that you are in profit within your first 72 hours by following the system. So if you need a little bit more information, okay, that's fine. I'm here every Wednesday. As a matter of fact, Thursday nights, I believe if we're having a call tomorrow night, we have one every Thursday, every Monday night call. So, you know, if you're on my list, you will get information. So maybe you're number 2. You're an action taker. You're like me. You seize opportunities because you've been wanting, you've been praying, you've been hoping, you've been wishing for an opportunity to come your way. So right now, you just saw an opportunity that sounds great. No other industry is offering this. I'm telling you, if you're in network marketing, you are not hearing these words. David Wood is a leader that has an incredible vision. Most of these network marketers, the ones who start the company, they kind of like going and modeling after other companies. So that's, you know, what their model is. David Wood, he is an innovator. He wants to set us apart. He wants his affiliates to be more wealthy than any other network marketer out there. So this is the industry that we are taking by storm. You know the benefits. If you're an action taker, you seize opportunities. You make quick decisions. You don't sit around and think about it and mull it over. You know what sounds right and you just go. And right now I'm looking for 3 more people to help make David Wood's vision come true of his 100 millionaires per year. I want to work with 3 more people that wants to write down their goals, that want to take action, and that want to reach goals. People that want different things for themselves. People who are tired of the same old system. People who are ready to follow steps that'll take them to financial freedom. So I need 3 people. I am looking for 3 people. If that is you, click that link that says Join Mompreneurs on a Mission. $17 to start. Click that link and you will be taken to the sign up page. You'll put in your information. We will have a conference call, just you and I. I will hear what it is that you are looking for, how you want to change your life. We will map out a plan for you and you will be on your way to whatever it is that you feel you want in your life. If you are an action taker, you know the benefits of positioning yourself accordingly when a perfect storm of opportunity presents themselves. So right now, just take action. Pull out your credit card, take action, pay your $17, and you will be taken into my nest where I will help groom you along with all the other leaders in here. You saw my mentor, Tracy Walker. I'm in her $1 Million Club. I told you she's a $1 Million earner. There were other people on there that I've met personally. I have pictures with David Wood. Next week, I'll put my pictures up here. I know these people personally. I've sat with them. I've conversed with them. I've picked their brains. I've talked to them. They've given me their secrets. I was there. I was there at that event, right? So you want to be in the crowd of leaders, in the crowd of people who are making a difference in the world, who are getting leads and making money on autopilot. That's what you want. So if that's what you want, click that link, pull out your credit card, click that link and get started right now. Now, I don't know, usually we have our dream team. That's Tracy Walker again. I'm on her team. We have our calls on at night at 10 o'clock. So maybe write this down, www.thedreamteamalliance.com/?ID equals 677-6846. Write that down. We didn't have it last night, but I think it's recurring right now, so you can watch it any time of the day. Tracy Walker gives an excellent breakdown of exactly how our compensation plan works, right? So you want to watch that in detail. It's about 2 hours long, and you want to watch it, and you want to really delve yourself into this system. It's an unfranchised system. You don't need $500 to start a system. $17. Plug and play, done for you. Financial freedom, time with your kids. Take vacations, take whatever you want, make money on autopilot. Let the internet work for you. That's what we are doing. That's what we are doing here. All right, guys, so click that link below to get started today. Click that link. I will know. I will be in contact with you. Fill out all the information, your phone number, so this way you will be a part of my team committed, because we are committed to success. We are committed to reaching our goals. We are committed to personal development. We are committed to helping other people succeed. And while we help other people succeed, we succeed. All right, so that is my presentation for you today. I hope that you click that link, you got started, and I will see you on the beaches of the world as we start to travel and as we start to do amazing things in this lifetime, because you have the ability to design your life. And right now, you have been given the opportunity. Sometimes opportunity doesn't come twice in a lifetime. Sometimes it's only once. And if you miss that level of opportunity, then you're going to miss something major that's happening. All right, so this has been Danielle K. Howell. I want to thank you for tuning in to workfromhomewednesday.com. I'm here every single Wednesday. Invite your friends. If you know someone who is looking for an opportunity, next Wednesday, you get on this call and you invite your friends to this call, because we all need exposure to financial freedom. We all need exposure to what residual income can do for you and your family and for others. We need that exposure. We're not being exposed to it. That's why all we know is a job. We're not being exposed to it. So, I want to get to know you. I want to lock arms with you, and I want to groom you into entrepreneurship so you can have freedom and have it more abundantly. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Danielle K. Howell. I am going. Please leave some comments in the comment section below. You know, friend me on Facebook, Danielle K. Howell 1. Follow me on Periscope, Danielle K. Howell. And, you know, just link up with me. I'm on LinkedIn, Danielle K. Howell. I'm everywhere, Danielle K. Howell. My only thing that's Mompreneur on a Mission is my Facebook fan page. So that's Mompreneur on a Mission. But everywhere else, I'm Danielle K. Howell. I'm on Instagram, Mompreneur, also Mompreneur on a Mission. But if you Google, if you go to Instagram and put in the search bar Danielle K. Howell, I will pop up. I'm the Mompreneur on a Mission, and I work from home with Danielle. All right, guys. So thank you once again. I hope you know, you got started. I look forward to working with you, making you rich. I look forward to it. I really do. It makes me excited because you know what? There's nothing. You can have anything in the world, but if you don't have financial abundance, you can't be healthy. You can't send your kids to the best schools. You can't live in the best neighborhoods. You can't do these things if you don't have the financial means to do it, right? Without feeling strapped and stressed about it. I know many people that send their kids to private school and they can't afford it. You know, so you want to be able, that is my mission. I told my daughter today, because she's going on to another school. So, you know, she's going to the school in the neighborhood. And right now we live in a co-op. And I told you, I showed you my dream house, right? So, you know, next year I'm going to start building my dream house. And, you know, so she said, Mom, I don't want to go to school. She's been going to another school. And she's like, I don't want to go to school around here. And I said, well, you know what? Give yourself until January. She's going into 4th grade. Give yourself until January. And if we feel that this school is not a great fit for you, then you will go to private school, right? So I'm already putting that out there in the universe. I'm already claiming that, you know, this business is going to allow us not only, you know, just be able to live comfortably, but also have my children experience things that I never experienced. And that's what it's all about, guys. Giving your children something that they've never experienced, giving them a life that they deserve. All right, guys. So I gotta go. I will talk to you soon. Congratulations if you got started. And if you're on my team, we're having a team call tomorrow night. I will send you the link. We're having a team call, and you know, I'm here every Wednesday. We're going to start having conference calls, so I want you to start inviting your friends to that. I will let you know about that as the days come closer. And you know, I'm just on a mission. I'm on a mission to help people have freedom. All right. Have a great night. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather. It's very hot here in New York, but enjoy. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.